What happens if you stop growing? What happens if you just stay the same, if you never try new things? If you never quit, if you never give up, and if you just keep going, you will grow. You will go on a journey. Not just a normal journey, but a journey of growth. Growth means becoming better, stronger, and more alive. But every journey starts with something. A call. Life is always calling you. Sometimes it's loud, sometimes it's quiet. But it's calling. The faster you answer that call, the faster your pain goes away. The real suffering, the deep hurt inside you, is not just from the pain itself. It's from not moving. It's from staying stuck. Pain in your body, that's real, of course. But even that pain goes away the moment you change your focus. You can be hurting so badly, and then suddenly something happens that grabs your full attention. And the pain? Poof. It's not as strong anymore. Has that happened to you? We all think we're strong until life hits us with something big. But when we face something new, when we step into the unknown, that's when we're forced to think new thoughts. Try new things. Build new beliefs. That's when we look for a new mentor or a new friend to guide us. That's all part of the journey. And on this journey, you face your dragons. The dragons are the big, scary things in life. Failure. Fear. Loss. But if you fight them, if you stay brave, you win. And when you win, you come home not just someone who talks, you come home a hero with real experience. You have something deep to share. And here is a secret: progress is happiness. If you're growing, even just a little, you feel alive. You don't need to reach the end to feel good. Just getting better, step by step, gives you joy. But when you finally get there, when you reach your goal, how long does that joy last? A year? 6 months? 6 weeks? No. Most people feel great for just a little while. And then? Life calls again. Life says, grow. Think about your life. When you're in your 20s, life feels exciting. It's full of energy and dreams. You think you're unstoppable. You think you'll be rich, famous, loved by everyone. You don't think about getting older. You feel like you have all the time in the world. Then you get to your 30s. And for many people, this is a hard time. It's stressful. The dreams you had in your 20s seem far away. Now you have bills, kids, jobs, decisions. Life feels heavy. The pressure builds. You feel stuck between wanting more and feeling tired. But this is normal. Everyone moves through stages. You are not broken. You're just growing. And from 35 to 55, that's when most people grow the most in their whole life. That's when people realize they need to step up. They need to give, grow, love, and make changes. If you stay still for too long, if you choose comfort all the time, something inside you starts to die. A life without growth is a quiet kind of death. And when you choose to play small, when you shrink back instead of growing forward, life will send you a problem. A big problem. Why? To wake you up. To push you forward again. Your passion, your fire, your energy, it's not in what's safe. It's in what's unknown. Your life will get better the more you can live with uncertainty. Not just survive, but live comfortably inside it. The world is always changing. You're always changing. So holding on to what's old and familiar traps you. Maybe you're 53 years old. Maybe you're 65. And you think it's too late to grow. But it's not. The growth that happens at that age is often bigger than any other time. Why? Because you have lived. You have scars. You have wisdom. You have stories. You're not starting over. You're starting fresh. You have tools now. You have experience. You can do things with less effort and get better results. You don't need to pretend to be broken. You don't need to act like you're wounded forever. You are much more than that. We all go through cycles in life. We start something new, we work hard, we make it happen. Then we enjoy it. And for a little while, life feels good. But later, we question everything. Is this it? Is this really what I want? And that's when one of two things happens. You either 1. See how blessed you are and keep going, or 2. Start feeling empty and look for something new. As you grow older, you realize life is not forever. Not here, not in this body. So time starts to feel precious. You start to feel like there isn't enough of it. That's when you start to really love the moments. You hug your kids more. You value quiet moments. You notice sunsets. Things you ignored before become beautiful. I remember when I was 40. I thought I was bulletproof. But suddenly, my life fell apart. My marriage ended. My kids stopped talking to me. My money got messy. I went from being rich and loved to being confused and broken. And I had to pay lots of money to someone who was no longer even part of my life. It felt like everything was over. But then I met someone new. Someone who stayed with me even when I had nothing. And we grew together. We fought through the hard times. And we rebuilt. That's when I realized life isn't over at 40. Or 50. Or 60. It's only over when you stop living, stop loving, and stop growing. And now I'm older. And I'm happier than I've ever been. I've done more, given more, helped more people in the last few years than in my whole life before. And I don't need anything. Not more money. Not more praise. Not more wins. Life is already full. It's already beautiful. When you start out knowing that life is already amazing, everything else becomes a game. You relax. You smile more. You focus on what really matters. And what does matter? Not money, not fame. It's who you are when everything is taken away. It's the love you give. It's the lessons you share. It's the courage to keep going, even when everything hurts. So if you're in that age of 45 to 65, listen. This is not the end. This is your power time. You can be stronger, wiser, richer, and more loving than ever. But only if you answer the call. The quicker you answer, the faster the pain goes away. You don't suffer when you're moving forward. You suffer when you're standing still and thinking about it. What you feel in life comes from what you focus on. So change your focus. Ask, what's good in my life right now? What's beautiful? What's strong? What's growing? And don't just think of one thing. Keep going. Think of 2 things. Then 3. 4. 5. If you build the good things up in your mind, your whole body changes. You feel alive again. You feel love again. You feel hope again. So many people live stressed, angry, scared. But every problem in life that humans face, humans can solve. Because we made it. And the problems you have today? You played a part in building them. And that's good news. Because what you make, you can change. Stop living in the past. Yes, learn from it. But don't stay stuck there. Make a future that excites you. One that's so beautiful and strong that you can't wait to wake up in the morning. If you make decisions from fear, they will almost always be the wrong decisions. Yes, fear can help for a moment. But never for a life. Living scared, living in shame, will not help you. And most of the time, there is nothing to be ashamed of. You're growing. You're healing. You're building a better life. So wake up. You're not alone, and you're not weak. You are learning. This is not a game of either/or. You have more than one choice. Not one. Not two. You have many. You just have to see them. Remember what I teach, know what you want. Know your outcome. And then come up with options. More than one. More than 2. Always at least 3. When you have 3 choices, your mind opens. And from those 3, you might find 4. 5. You can move again. You can grow again. And finally, slay the dragon. Don't hide from it. Don't run from it. Chase it. Face it. Fight it. And when you do, when you win, you become who you really are. More brave. More free. More alive. Every time you face the fear, you remember something important, who you are.
Please like and subscribe for more videos. Also comment where you're watching from.